Hello friends! Today we're streaming some cosplay making stuff. I just went ahead and posted on Twitter. And then maybe like late night I might do a Harvestella no mic stream. Maybe. I had to do like a lot of talking today and the day before, and I think I need a rest on my throat if I do a double stream. But I really want to play. And well, I haven't decided if I wanted to do like Harvestella to be like a game I play freely and just, you know, stream when I want, or if I want it to be like a game dedicated stream, or stream dedicated game. I haven't decided, but yeah. So until then, until I make my decision on Harvestella, we're just gonna be doing some cosplay stuff right now. So let me grab the pen for when I take my notes. And then what we have so far is we did gluing on the last stream, and then I actually took them apart and then I re-glued them. So what happened was, if you can see here, I took out the metal backing. So originally the parts, the gemstones, we were making earring parts and ring parts. It comes like this. It's a gem in a bezel. And then the bezel allows me to string thread through them. So these are sew-on beads or gemstones. But I originally had them for the earring and the ring, but what was happening was this, you can see it, this is where I popped it off. This is the E6000. It was adding a lot of height to the ring. So instead of the ring being on this level, like when I wore it, instead of being here, and I think this is still just like okay height, it was up to here. The ring was way too high. And then, so I decided to take it off, and then once I took it off, I looked at the earring, and I thought, you know, with the earrings case, it was this one because I had the ledge up here. The earring, I was worried about the prongs catching onto my wig, and then when I had this flat surface on, because of the weight of the gemstone, when you hook it on, it doesn't stay like flat like this. It actually tilts forward. The center of gravity is different. And so when I took off the backing, I noticed that this is actually faceted and it's tilted. And the perfect thing is when I put the backing on here, now when I hold it by this, like, now when I hold it by the little thingy here, it actually stands pretty straight. Like, cause this is tilted forward, it counteracts the weight. And it hangs really nicely, so I'm quite happy with it. I might get silver paint or like a silver Sharpie to do the bezel to cover the edges so it looks like it has a frame, but I don't mind it too much right now. We can still assemble it, and then I can always paint it, take this off and paint it later. And then so we did these two, and then we also glued the earring piercings. So they had different backings, and because of the different backings, look how different it is in height. Focus. It's like half a centimeter taller than the other. This one was hollow. We had to fill the inside with hot glue, and then we put the E6000 on the back. And then, yeah, I hope no one like notices. It's on two different ears, so it's not too noticeable. But this one will be the one where we build the earring, and this one's just a stud, so this is pretty much done. We use the gold backing that I have because this one is hypoallergenic and I'm allergic to nickel, so that's the one we used. So we're gonna hopefully start assembling some of the accessory parts today. I don't have the heart ready yet, so we can't do this one. I have to paint this anyways, but we can do the other pieces. And then I want to do a mock-up of what the bracelet will look like, because there's another bracelet I saw in store. I don't know if I want to get it. This is a gold hoop. This is not a bracelet, but it fits my wrist, but it fits a little too big. I don't know if I like the way it looks, so I'm thinking about it. But we can just do a mock-up with this. If I don't like it, I can return this and get the other one. So let's do the earring first, because I think that might be the simplest. Because we're just attaching things. Although I don't have something to make a nice hoop, I want to get better at making my hoops. I know there are tools for it. So I guess this is kind of fun, kind of unnecessary, which is, this is a chain. Oh, didn't I make a short chain last time on stream? Where did it go? What was I making? Oh yeah, the chain for this one. Oh, I'll just leave it. And so, for the silver tone stuff, I have a mix of like a gunmetal silver and a silver. And I'm fine with either one. In fact, I wanted like the, what is it called? Holographic? Not holographic, but like this, like the oil slick looking kind of metals. I wanted that for the costume. This might be too short. We'll see. Let me grab my other pliers. So these ones have teeth on them, so there's a bit of a grit and it can, you know, stamp onto the metal, which isn't what I want. This one doesn't, so this is okay. This here is my con box. This is the box of all the tools I bring to the convention. Every place I go to, it has a mix of thread, paint, cutters, scissors, pens, pencils, super glue, pliers, you know, like, what's it called? Permanent inks, and then paintbrush. Yeah. And then I have these elastic wires. So what I usually do is when I get a badge from a convention and I wear a costume, I can't always wear a lanyard around my neck because like I have a wig and other costume pieces, so I just have like an elastic band and I attach the badge here and then I can wear it on my wrist. So this is to make loops, but I'm not very good at it, but we'll try. And some other plans I had for today was to maybe do some strapping for like Tai Chi's costume. I haven't weathered any of the pieces yet though, so I mean I could strap and then weather. It doesn't matter. I'm just not in the mood to paint right now. We're getting a warm up in the next few days, so I'm probably gonna save painting for those days. Okay, so earring, what we're looking at is this to the small gemstone, and then to 2 beads, and then the 2 beads on top. Oh, I'm not good at making loops. How do I do this? I don't remember. I think I bend it first, and then I do the loop. Well, there's this little spider on my desk. I saw the loop making tools, and I should get one of those instead. Not bad. And you cut the excess. Please bead. No, bead, get out of there. Okay, give me a second. I can't see. I mean, if I just do like on top of it, I don't particularly mind and no one will see it. if I just go like that, I don't particularly care. That's good. That's fine. Yay! It actually acts like a little spacer. Okay, this one's way too long. We gotta cut this one. Cut. Cut. Eh? Why aren't you cutting? What is this? Okay. It's like stamping the metal. Okay. Oh, the spider's up. Is back. I don't know if you can see it. It's just like the tiniest little thing. I hope this phone isn't overheating too much. That's the thing, the scary thing about streaming too, is when it gets hot, you don't want your equipment to get hot. Ah, I forgot. I'm supposed to Dremel the ring. That's what I forgot to do. No wonder. I felt like something was missing. It's like, why do I have an extra piece here? This is for Dremeling the ring. Okay, maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Did I split this? Ooh, I wonder if this is stable enough. I don't know if I want to go over it with another layer. Whoa! See, look from the side. It doesn't look bad. It's so sparkly. Whoa! I'm so into it. Oh yeah, we glued the Kirby too. Let's see how he looks. If he like pops up again, I'm angry. Ah, okay. Do I have any notes? I can like put them on my desk and clip up the note. Nice. Okay. And then we have this. I could go this way. If I do this, it saves me having to do jump rings. If I just open the loop and I go like that, and then I can connect the top one to the earring too, like this. And if I do that. If I do the jump ring, it just adds a little bit of extra length. Sorry. I don't know if you can see that. If I do another ring in the middle, it adds a little bit of length in between them. I want to close this down a little more. Coming together. This is for when I, this string is for when I paint it. It's coming together. Rats. Oh, my hands look so nasty. You know, I have crooked pinkies. No matter what I do, there's always a space here. Both me and my brother have it. And then we go like this. Oh, this is a long earring. Wow. How cool. Okay, ring here. We have to do the, I'll just leave this here because there's space, but then the earring parts can go together. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, now let's start on the ring portion. So what we have is the ring, a bracelet, the bangle, and then there's going to be a drop off of here. So I need to look at how long the bracelet is. I think the height without the bezel is much better. I need to adjust the ring though because it's quite large on me and it keeps rolling. It's okay, it's adjustable. So it's like about here to here. Where is my tape measure? Oh. Let's do, this is an inch. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 inches? There's a, it's at a diagonal. Oh, you can't see. Don't fall off. So this is, I think it's about, I think 4 inches, 5 inches would be good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.5. If you do 4, then it's like here, comfortably. Okay. It keeps swinging. Wondering how would the gunmetal color look? It doesn't look bad. So I have two different chains. This one's kind of just like a flat chain. And then this is the more twisted one. I don't know which one I use. I'm gonna go for the twisted one. Where do you start? Which look do I prefer? This one. Oh, there's a loose guy in here. Do 4 inches. Oh, I grabbed the wrong way. And put a ring on the end. I guess silver rings. I have matte silver rings. Needs to fit over that. Do I have any large ones? These are all too small. I think I have a gold chain. Let's fit. Okay, not bad. I want a bigger one. But I only have matte silver. I have this one, but this one's all like messed up looking. I have a broken piece of plastic in here. I need to throw away the messed up ones. You could try to straighten them out. Ah! Ah! Okay. Stay there. The messed up ones need to go. Unless I can fix them. No. I don't want to like mess with things too much because then it makes the metal weak and it'll just snap. Okay, you stay there. You guys are all getting thrown away. I have these ones. These are like the split rings though. I can't use these. Oh, I need a refill on silver. Well, I'll just use this one in the meantime. Okay. Can this go in any direction? Yeah, okay, this one's gonna go to the ring. How am I gonna maneuver this? I need to close it. Gently. I'm always scared of clamping my fingers. Okay. Ah. Don't touch the bulb. No, come back here. Don't you dare fall off. It's like the weight swinging around. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. Let me see what lighting is good. I just needed to last for me to put it on. Is this too long? Let's see, an inch shorter. An inch shorter. But I wanted to have a bit of a dangle. Half inch shorter. This one's a good length. So you take off 5 links. Well, it can survive a drop. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I just saw that message now. I don't know how long it's been there. in the opposite. Oh, looks fine, looks fine. Okay. And this silver one has to get taken off. It looks like I have to get a replacement, or I have to get refills on silver rings. I don't know what size. I need that size, but I don't know what the measurement is. I'm gonna like jack this one up from twisting it so much. No, don't tingle, don't tingle. Where did you come from? I think it was trash. I have to dye one of these. Let me check what colors. Well, I can set up stuff for dye, but not right now. Gray. I have black for dye. There's stuff I want to dye though, just like for our personal stuff. I have blue dye. I have purple. I don't have pink, so I guess I have to go buy pink dye. You can dye those? Well, anything that's basically plastic you can dye. I'm gonna give it an attempt. I have dyed... Where'd it go? I have dyed plastic before. Especially clear plastics, I've done it. Actually, I have a prop somewhere. Oh. Well, it's not here right now, but... Actually, I have one. So, like, I have... These are lights just from, you know, on Amazon. And then it's a clear plastic, and then the housing on top, it's very dusty. It's very dusty. It's also clear, but to get a tinted color, I just dyed this. I dunked it in. And now if I light it up, it shines into a purplish tone. And normally there's a housing on top of this, but I took it off. Yeah, you can see clear, then I dyed it. Clear paints? I've never used clear paints before. I've also used like nail polish to try and do thin coats. I need to dye a fabric later, so I'll keep this out. But I need to do a rose color. I only have purple. I guess I need to buy some dye. But dye only comes in like a large amount. Let me make a list of things I need to buy. To buy leather paint. Okay, this earring is done. Just leave it there. And the ring is good. This is chain we didn't need. I think this length will be good on the bracelet. I just grabbed whatever one. it's still really long. Oh, because this one is big. I think it'll be okay. I just wish this didn't swing around so much. Yeah, I think it looks good. And then later, it'll have this one, it'll die in the same tone, and then hang off from here. Like this. And this is just a placeholder until I get a nicer one. It'll make do. Dude, I'm so happy. These colors are such a good match. I mean, they're all, I don't know if they're all from the same source in the end. Okay, this looks pretty good so far. Leave. I still need to glue the knots down on these. I haven't decided if I want to keep this or get an actual bracelet yet. Because at first I was just like, let's be cost efficient. And I was like, but then Joann's has a coupon for 60% off. And then the bracelet only becomes like $2 instead of $5. And I'm like, oh, this was $1 something. I was like, oh, there's just a few cents off at that point. This is done. I forgot to Dremel the ring, so I'm probably gonna hopefully remember to tomorrow. And this is the ring, so you can stay there. These are the bezels I took off. I don't know if I can throw these, but or I can keep them and just hoard them. What other parts that I have to make? That's it for these for now. I need to see if I want to use the leather that I have for the studs. It doesn't feel terrible on the skin. I don't know if I wanted to do a thinner one, and then if I could fold it over and do a top stitch look on it. Or if I wanted one that's more black. I don't know, there's something about this one that almost comes off as gray rather than black. This is a pleather. Where's my tape measure? I need to find my nylon webbing. I don't know where it is. No! My armor. Are you gonna load in higher quality? So this one has top stitching on the actors. And then 2 snaps, or 4 snaps, 2 sets of 2. 2 rows of 2. So it has to be... Wrong way. Like, it has to wrap around another 2 inches for snaps. So it's like, what, 9 inches? I do 9 inches. What would that look like? Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then save 2 inches for 4 snaps. And then the rest of this will be 2 rows of studs. No, I think we do, what is it? How much? So 2-inch overlap. So this 2 inches in here overlap too. And then you have 5 inches in the middle for studs. Let's see, I could do... How does this feel on my skin? This side does not feel pleasant. I could do like about... So, and the height, what height am I doing? Do I have... I might do studs directly on here and then have a hangover and then line it with a different fabric so this doesn't scratch, the studs don't scratch against my skin, and I get that top stitch look. This is, oh, this is my collar for Tai Chi. This one is 2 inches in width. This is 2 inches. 2 inches is way too thick on me. 1.5 inches. This one is about, this is about 1 inch. So if I do 1.5 inches, it's like here, and I think 1.5 inches would be, oh my god, I don't have that much arm space. If it's 1.5 inches down here, and then you do 1/4 inch on top, 1/4 inch, and you have 1 inch in the middle. Let's see the stud size. So if you do 1 inch in the middle, oh, these are about 1/4 inch in size and height. So and then we have inch. We have what, 1/2 inch on top. So if you do 1.5 inches, it'll look like this in the middle with this much space on the top and bottom. What if we do 1 inch high bracelet? The height on this, on the jeweled and then the studded bracelet looks similar. If you do 1 inch high, probably. Spider, go away. 1 inch high. I feel like 1.25. Spider. 1.25 of 1 inch across. 1.5 might be too much on my arm. 1.25. Where's my sketch paper? You might need a metal ruler. Oh. This is 8.5, so I need to go this way for the 9 inches. Let's cut off 2 inches. dream ruler is a thin flexi grid ruler with a metal edge. A cosplayer can dream, and I have like 5 billion rulers. This is one of my favorites. I have a bigger one. I don't know where it is though. This is my favorite rulers. I need to get a metal edge ruler. I don't have one though because I don't like the sound of metal touching each other, which is why I never got one, but it's so handy. Wait, what am I doing? I need that. We're gonna try 1.5 first, and if that doesn't look good, then we're gonna go for the 1.25. Oh, what is this? What marking am I looking at? This just occurred to me. What if I make this bracelet out of foam instead? Okay, don't cut the bracelet. Whatever you do, don't cut the beaded bracelet. It's deceptive because this is white, and then the thing is there's only 2 rows of studs on the bracelet, and I don't know if that's too much space on here. Ow! Don't do that. Should I have bought bigger studs? I don't know if I had options, honestly. It took me a while to find what I wanted anyways. But if I sew down the edges, maybe the 1.5 will be okay. I think like 1.25 will be the final product if I sew down the edges. Yeah? Imagine this all the way down. So if I cut like that, and then I do the studs, and then I line it with a different fabric, and then I just, you know, get clamps, and then I clamp this down and sew it. I feel like that's gonna make the edges fray like hell. Or like it's gonna be super prone to peeling. Okay, let's do it. How do I... Move over here. Move. It's not perfect. Let's just get a ruler. Do 9 by 1.5. Oh no, this is the wrong one. Okay, 9 by 1.5. Cut a little this way, give it some seam allowance. And the width, I didn't I didn't account for that yet. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. The fabric's big, it's just off right now. I think this is... Do I want to use my pen? I need pattern weights, that's what I need in my life. I also need to send an email, that's what I gotta do. Is this enough to cut through? I wonder. Oh, okay. But I'll just get scissors. I don't want to use fabric scissors. I'm going to use regular scissors. And I need to decide if I want to do a choker in this material too. What the hell is this? Why do you not line up? I don't know where my sewing clips are right now. Oh, I have an idea. Oh, I see them. Scratch. I bought this online. It had like these creepy looking kids on top, so I painted the whole box. Or maybe I don't have to do anything because if I fold it over anyways. Let's do it. It's fine. These ones use scissors. Does this even... Hold on. Oh, I creased it. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Okay, to do the studs, I've never done studs before, and I think what's the plan? Just measure it out and then probably plan it and then poke little holes through. Oh, I shouldn't have stabbed this guy. I could have used this for the planning. YOLO, I got this, thank you. Believe. Damn, pretty good though. This is like almost centered. Pretty good. I'm eyeballing. This line does not look straight. Okay, never mind. My eyeballing is whatever. How meticulous do I want to be? So I halved it out. So I have 2 inches on both ends. So I'm gonna write those out or mark those out. Will that be enough space? So it snaps here. Wow, we have technology. What am I doing? We have technology. Okay. Damn. So 2 inches is too tight. It needs to be looser. Aim for 1.5 inches. I mean, it should be looking like a square anyways. Is this too loose? Or is this too big on me? Okay, but then, so we do this, and then this is where the snaps are, right here and here, and the rest of this is going to be covered in studs, and I think that'll be enough. And actually this is 2 studs here, and the rest is just... Actually this measurement works out, so like this would be where the studs begin. friends were onto something by accident. Perfect. We're just gonna roll with it. Where's my little... What? Why aren't you straight? Hold still. Can I see that? No. What? Why is it warping? Stay straight. I wonder if it's enough to pierce through to the other side. Oh, it is. Oh, I can see a little bit of the... So I can see some of the creases I made from the other side. But I think I'm probably gonna do from the reverse. Do the imprints on all the reverse and then poke it through the front. Or at least poke from the back. And then I'll stud it in the front. How close are the studs to... Oh, it's stuck to my finger. I was like, why isn't my phone working? I want to see if there's a space between... space between the studs or if they're like right up next to each other. They're pretty close to each other. There's probably like, what, 1 or 2 millimeters in between? Get off. Here, the studs have height, so you can see them in between. I'll just get them close enough. Press. I wonder if 2 studs can share the same hole. Actually, I've never put on studs before. How do I close them? Do I just get like... I don't have a hammer. Like a little hammer to... I have pliers. Come on, go in. Go in all the way. Ooh, I wonder if I have to poke holes because they're sticking out like that. I prefer if there's no gap. I wonder if I have to make slits or cuts for all of them. Was it like this? Look. They need like the world's littlest hammer. It's not gonna do anything. Ooh, it's like warping this. I shouldn't have done it so tightly in case I need to pull it out. Okay, I think the rest... I'm gonna do this one loosely and then see how that looks. Or just for now, so I can get a visual of what to expect. poke the holes. Hello, welcome to stream. How are you doing? I'm working on cosplay. I'm making a studded bracelet for Anne Faulkner of Paradox Live. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. I've been talking a lot for some like work stuff yesterday and today, so my voice is like, I don't know, giving out a bit. I do want to do a game stream later, and I might just do like a no mic one. Just to give it a bit of rest. I have to do a lot of talking later this week too. It looks good. It's causing this to warp a little. Curious. Making a bracelet. It's like this. Maybe like that. Oh, okay, okay. So if we do this section, this bracelet will look something like this. I think the width looks okay. Yeah, it's a bracelet for cosplay. It's for this character. Nice, thank you. Is there a better way to do this? Or do studs really just do take a lot of time? There's probably something like a stud gun and I'm just taking 5 ever. It's not straight. It's totally crooked. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay. Just tell myself that's okay. Don't strive for perfection, it's okay. Just get things done. The idealistic perfection only holds me back. I must keep moving forward. That's more important. Wait, can I like fake stud these all the way through and then hammer it all at once? I'm doing it from the back side because I can draw the pattern on the back and I don't have to mark up the front. There's a bit of like the patterning line, but I can barely see it from here. I don't want to mark the front. It'll be fine. Oh, I know. It'll be fine. We just gotta tell ourselves that. Don't strive for perfection. Because perfection is only a concept. It's not real. Like 4 at a time is good. After that, it gets a little unwieldy. He just gets very, very pokey after that. Why? Why? Let me put these guys in. No, seriously, is there like a more efficient way to do this? Am I doing this? I feel like this is way inefficient. Also, I'm like constantly switching between sitting like in Seiza, sitting on my knees versus sitting in a chair. Because, I don't know. Sometimes it's more comfortable to be kneeling. But then your legs get tired after a while. But if I sit on the chair properly, like my phone that I'm recording from or streaming from is literally at my eye level or my forehead. I'm like bumping into it. If you hear thuds, I'm sorry. I'm just headbutting you. Hammer? Okay, I only have like a real hammer. I have like a real hammer. I don't have anything smaller. I wish I had a rubber mallet. Legit though, that's probably how studs are made. I feel like me pulling them in isn't enough. There's too much of a gap. I don't know if I need to cut a slit for each one. That's just so inefficient. Or, it's not inefficient, but it's time consuming. What if I had like a rubber, if I had a rubber tip, then I can do it more comfortably from the top and bottom. Because I don't want to do it without, I don't want to damage shit. I don't have anything with rubber tip. At least I don't think so. Can I take one of these? Come on, bend. 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 Oh, okay, cool, it's not damaged. Oh, I bent one. Just a wee bit. Oh, come back. Why is this one so crooked? It's okay, crooked. Handmade with love. Love in every stud. Nope, not strong enough grip. Okay, stud from the back. Pull, flip to the front. Pull through in the back, and then gently fold down. The funny thing about cosplay is, like, literally these details mean nothing to other people and it's only important to me. Like, that's what makes the costume making portion so fun and special. These are the things that matter to me. I one time had someone tell me, when I told them I cosplay, and then I told them I made my own costumes, the person's reaction really bothered me. They just said, like, why would you do that? That's so annoying and time consuming. Like, that's so inconvenient. Why don't you just buy it? I was like, that's not the... Because I was shocked, first of all, and I was really offended. I told that person, I was like, hey, I like this. This is, you know, this is my form of art. Yeah, they don't get it. But then I was trying to convey to them, which is like, to me, costume making is an art. And it's really special, and that's why I like doing it. I like, you know, to portray a character in my vision, and that's what matters to me. That's why I like making costumes or modifying, or, you know, and that's why, like, people like wearing costumes too, is, you know, you get to bring your character that you like to life. And they're just like, I still think it's annoying. And I was like, well, I think you're annoying, but I'm not gonna say that out loud. I mean, it's not to say that there's nothing wrong with people who don't make their own costumes, because again, costuming is, or cosplay is costume plus playing. It's doing makeup, doing hairstyling, it's pulling off a character, it's acting, it's performance, performing arts, it's carrying your personality, it's posing, it's a lot that goes into it. And so wearing a costume is one aspect, making it is another aspect too. And it's up to people how much they want to do. And then no one should be shamed for how much or a lot or how little they do. Because that's, in the end, that's something that means something to someone, and it's not right to speak down on it. Yeah, that's funny. I remember I had one time I made a shoulder armor. I was like, oh, this thing is gorgeous. I love it. It's beautiful. And I put so much effort into it. And then my long wig covered it the whole time. And it's like, oh, no one knows but me. Or it's like if you draw and you draw the most perfect, beautiful, not perfect, we don't strive for perfect. You draw the most like beautiful human, like naked form. And then you put clothes on top of it. You're like, oh. Or you draw a really good hand, but then the pose is blocking the hand. It's like, oh. But you know it's there. That's what matters. I remember I was telling my friends I really like to do armor, and then I was like, oh, I think Monster Hunter armor cosplays are so cool. And I was like, I'm gonna try playing Monster Hunter then. A lot of my friends play, and I was like, I'll play with them. And then maybe I'll get a hunter, or I'll make a hunter, and I'll make the coolest armor set that I'll make in real life. I bought Rise, and then I never played it. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just never played it in the end. I had the hardest time trying to do just the first boss. My friend is like, Leanne, it's just a badger and it eats honey. And then they're like, you just like, you piss it off and then you fight it. And I was like, but I'm not good at this. I play turn-based games. Like, what's going on? Well, I want to give it a go though. I don't have anything against it. The cosplays are so cool. My friends are just... It is super hard. And like, I've always respected my friends, but now I respect them even more. Cause dude, like the hunts take time. It's real dedication. Just like to sit and play. And my friends always offer, their friends are super sweet. Yeah, it's a journey. My friends are like, we can play and like train together and stuff, and I'm just like embarrassed and ashamed. Like, yeah, maybe later, friends. Oh, we have so far to go. I think if I can stud the whole thing today, I'd be pretty happy. That's enough for me. Me and my friends would got together at a cafe, would hunt all. Aw, that's so fun. That's nice. I remember my first exposure to Monster Hunter was when I was in school, and then like when me and all my friends had oh, what happened here? We'd all have like a gap in our schedules at the same time, and then they would bring out their DS and they would hunt together, and I would like play a different game and watch them. How much? Oh yeah, there's a lot of work going into here. I didn't expect this. I think it's just because I'm inexperienced and I don't know how to efficient ways to do this. I'm sure it exists. I'm sure there's people can do this better, but it's okay. And I'm being a little extra meticulous. The distance is a little far. I don't know how I feel about that. Actually, I want to redo this. I think I have to be careful of how, because when I place it down, some of the studs are like fraying out a lot, and it's affecting the placements. I think I might have to like bend these in a little, so I make sure I get more accurate placements. I was watching some videos today, or was it the other day, on like designer goods, and like how can you tell between what's like high quality, or yeah, like high quality, high attention versus something that's just high street or more fast fashion. And it's like attention to details and things like the fabric is I don't know what they called it, like when you buy a jacket or like a coat and then you have the sleeve, it makes a difference if the sleeve ends like this on the inside or if the sleeve ends like that on the inside. Then when you look at the inside of the coat, you still see the fabric, and then that's the difference that makes like high-end things more special, which is the attention to detail, the paying for the extra fabric. It's harder to sew. And then so I'm in between when it comes to cosplay. Some cosplays, you know, I just sew it to get it done, and other ones I really want to treat it well and treat it like this is an expensive piece of work. I've never entered a masquerade or like a cosplay contest. I think I should one day. It'd be a good experience, but I don't know if I can handle the thought of being judged. Oh no 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 no! Don't bend on yourself. I think I'm pretty good at documenting my process too. Like I take a lot of photos to like of my whips. Yeah, masquerades seem kind of scary, but I don't know. Like I'm intrigued. Like I've gone to panels about that like talk about masquerades, and people always say, you know, don't be scared to enter. People are there to, you know, appreciate craftsmanship. Or there are masquerades that have different, you know, genres, which is like costume making or performance, or like what else is there? Like group coordination. There's different categories you can enter in, so it's less intimidating, because some people can be really good at acting, but then they don't have to make their own costumes. Best part was hanging out with other cosplayers backstage. Ooh. Have you done masquerades? I think skits are cool. I remember in the early days of YouTube, I used to watch a lot of cosplay skits. And then one of the advice I heard is if you're intimidated about entering, enter at a low level. And then if the judges see your skill surpass, for example, what is it called, beginner, the judges can then put you into intermediate and then judge you based on that criteria. And it's better to enter lower and have the judges move you up in case you enter like expert, but you're not ready for expert yet. Then they judge you at that level. They can't move you down. Yeah, they'll bump you up. Yeah. It's like, wow, I'm learning so much. During the pandemic, I attended virtual cons, and then it was the most panels I've ever been to in a convention because it was all virtual. It was kind of fun. Like I got to attend or participate in what's it called? Conventions in other countries too. Oh. Your AX Masquerade is somewhere on YouTube, but every time I see it's mega cringe. Oh, it's okay. I've never been to the AX Masquerade. Why haven't I gone? I don't think I've gone before. Well, you are like super. You are an outlier. It's okay, it's fine. I spent way too much time on that one. No lines for the win. Lines are fun though. I used to like doing like club drama. And one of my favorite series is A3, which is a game and series about acting. And then like the whole cast of our actors. And then one of the characters is he's like a child prodigy actor. And then it's funny because I was talking to my mom, and then one day my mom was like, hey, you know, actually one day we went to the mall and then you got street casted. Someone thought you were a really cute kid and you had like a bright personality, and they offered you to be on TV and to do commercials and stuff. And I was like, what happened then, Mom? And she was like, I felt like it was bad to accept free things, so I said no. And I was like, what? And she was like, oh yeah, it's I don't know. And we said no, and I was like, wow. So the character in A3, his name is Sumeragi Tenma. I was like, Mom, what if I could have been like Tenma? What if I could have been a child prodigy actor? She was like, well, I'm sorry. Cool. I still think about it every once in a while. I was like, what if my mom had taken it? How different would my life have been? I think it'd be fun. It'd be a cool foray into things. These I haven't done super tightly, they're just kind of hanging on. My hands are getting sweaty. We did 10. There's probably another 10 or 12 to 14 more to go. Oh, what if I could have been an actor? Mom, is this why I like to watch skits and stuff online? I don't watch too many movies though. Movies or TV, I don't watch too much. Why are you Omega Cricket? in like this small productions I've been a part of, I've never done costuming or props for them. I've always been like acting in it or doing like backstage director. I don't know why. I remember during research, one of my colleagues told me this was her advice for me, which was to keep my secrets close, to keep your secrets and your skills close. And it's because sometimes if people know what you're capable of, they can exploit you. Like instead of asking for someone or like paying someone to make costumes, they're just gonna be like, hey, someone who's a part of our group can do it for us for free. And so her advice for me was to keep my secrets and my skills close. I wonder if that was why. And I just like subconsciously didn't tell anyone. Like, I work in an insect lab, and then when my professor or my advisor found out I could sew, he used to ask me to help him sew traps and fix insect nets. Props sound fun. But yeah, but then we did like the stuff that I participated in were just kind of like what, like real life kind of drama scenario, nothing like sci-fi fun. Like paint a backdrop. Okay, I can paint a backdrop. I can paint a tree. Yeah, this thing right here, it's the cover for my sewing machine. You have sewn many insect nets. You have repaired many of them. Pierce. Pierce. There's probably like a tool that has 4 prongs and you just go stamp, 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 and then you... I'm here like a fool. Oh, I bent it. I felt that. It's getting done, that's what matters, that's right. It's not, it isn't hard work, but it's honest work. I learned that expression in Splatoon. It's about painting base. People were talking about whether painting base in the beginning of a match is cringe or not. They're like, painting is cringe, not painting is cringe. And then someone just says, painting base isn't hard work, but it's honest work. This is my belief. I don't care when you paint it, as long as it gets painted. No, don't bend. This is definitely something I can't do while like watching a stream. I have to do it on stream. There's no way I could multitask doing this. Why am I struggling? I made too big of a hole. Why is it so warped? Is it just this guy? This guy's warped too. But when I wear it, it doesn't matter. Oh, it actually looks good. Oh, I'm so happy. Like all the enamel's flaking off on my table. There's pink specks everywhere. Every time I drink water, I'm afraid I'm like inhaling it. What time is it? Okay, it's 1:10. If I do a double stream, that would be... Is that irresponsible of me? Good stream. Looks good. Doesn't poke you to death. Absolute W. Thank you. I know. I'm gonna line it with another fabric when I do the top stitching on the edges. Close it all off. My plans got cancelled this weekend, so I do have more time. Could stream just more in general. Unless I'm busy with other things. I do have con stuff to prepare for besides cosplay. I'm so excited. I'm almost at like eligibility for instant emote upload, and then with instant emote upload I can get follower emotes. Then I get 5 more emote slots. Oh my god, I hate the sound. So I could probably have like some drawings I could repurpose into emotes, and then I have to draw some more. Sometimes I get curious about video editing and making videos. I'm just like, I don't think I'm going to be like be a video maker. I could edit my own videos and then like do clips and stuff. But that's probably better than me like trying a new adventure. Because there are people who do super funny editing. And I just want to try. Do I want to stream more tonight, or do I just want to play games? I want to play Genshin. I need to play the current event. I could stream Genshin. So one thing is that I only have what's it called? One capture card. And my capture card is currently plugged into my Nintendo Switch. Because I like to play Splatoon every day. And if I want to stream Genshin, I have to plug it into my PS4. And I don't want to plug it into my PS4 because I want to play Splatoon every day. I'm getting better. Look how it's straining out. This guy, something's wrong with this one. Okay, I have to keep the momentum. I just have to finish this tonight. If I stop now, it's gonna look wonky tomorrow. Right now in Splatoon, I'm in rank A for Anarchy, and I'm in Professional 3 for Salmon Run. I really want to get to EVP for Salmon Run. Am I bleeding? No, we're good. I want to get up to... I don't know if I can ever do X in Splatoon. I'm not that good. I think I'm just like okay. I'm okay and I like to have fun. When it comes to Splatoon, I'm very much a one-trick pony. I don't have the strategy to be doing X level. I do want to get to S. But I'm not in a rush. Usually I play one match every day, so I can get like the bonus, the daily bonus. And then I play a few matches maybe after that. And that's about it. And I call it for the day. And then I have some days where I just play Splatoon for like 4 hours. Oh, when there's a good Salmon Run rotation, I love playing. I'm not good at stampers or like the Splatanas or brushes. They hurt. Doing the constant ZR movement, it hurts. It really messes up your wrist. Dude, this color is so good. Wow, you know what's the worst? The weapons I hate the most are blasters. I hate slow loading weapons. I cannot do with blasters. I don't like some of the buckets either. Explosive scares the hell out of me. Explosives are scary. What else is scary? Krakens are scary. I used to be really scared of rollers. I'm less scared now. But the roller with the Kraken is scary. After stream, I have 3 fruit choices. I can eat tangerines, banana, or apple. I'm trying to decide which one I want. That works so well. What if I push? It's hard to push down though. Was that the strat all along? Not pull, but to push? It's nicer if I can like roll it down. Because if I bend, there's a bit of a gap. But it's quite hard to do that. Oh my gosh, the pushes the strat, pushes the strat. It's laying down so nicely. See, there's more of a gap here. I'm getting better as I do it. This one's really nice. If I push it down, there's little to no gap. And they're like slowly looking more uniform. There's a tiniest gap in here. I'm so excited. Apple, banana, orange. Made 2 tangerines. Team orange, orange. I like to ask my friends in the morning, what kind of juice do you like? What juice person are you? If you had to pick a juice. In the morning, I like to drink water. Or like I ask my friends, like, what's your juice preference? What's your milk preference? Are you a coffee or tea person? Coffee juice? Absolutely the best. I like coffee too. I'm a coffee over tea person. Well, I like coffee in the day and then tea at night. But to me, tea is like water. Juice? My favorite juice is orange. I like orange juice. Well, I like grapefruit too. Not American grapefruit, but like Asian grapefruits. Pomelo. Whenever my friends go to tea shops, I always like citrus, orange, not orange, grapefruit or lemon for my drinks. Most places don't have orange. But orange leads into more sweet than it does tart. No, I got cocky. This one's crooked now. I got too cocky. Black coffee. I like espresso. I like lattes a lot too. I like drinking almond milk by itself, but in a latte, I think oat is better. I have a colleague in academia who just drank way too much coffee. Like every day was like 5 cups. And then one time we went out for coffee. a coffee break, and he was like, in the start of the day, you do black, and then as the day progresses, you get sweeter and sweeter. So he's like, every day I start with the black coffee, and by the end of the day, I get or the midday, I get a latte, and then at the end, I get like one of the whipped, not the whipped, what is it called? Like the blended drinks. I was like, I don't think you should be having that much coffee or sugar a day. Yeah, super sweet. I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends on what someone. Sweet can get subjective too. I mean, I like lattes. I like plain lattes too, not just sweet ones. Although, if someone thinks they need to cut back on sugar, then that's always, I think, always a good call. '85 Bakery. My friend likes their coffee a lot. I don't think I've had their coffee. Brown sugar latte sounds intense. Yeah, I get brown sugar milk tea sometimes. Oh, I like the lemon drink at 85. Oh my god. Grapefruit drink? Yeah, I think I know that one. Probably. If I go anywhere and there's... No, I've had it. I remember I've had it. It's... I took a picture of a doll with it. I'm the person who goes out in public with a doll, and then I have my drink, and I'm like... Picture, picture, picture. That's me. Boba drinks always remind me of summer and con season. Because I drink more tea during when I make costumes, because sometimes coffee can make me insane. Like I get too jittery off of coffee, but tea's more mellow. And then so I drink more when I make costumes. And then when I went to Anime Expo for the first time, my friends and we went to Snow Monster, and then I got one of the big containers, the jugs, and then I like stayed up in our hotel room. I drank it all really, really fast, and I stayed up all night in the hotel room working on my cosplay. And my friends just like woke up in the middle of the night and they're like, "Are you okay?" It's like, "Oh yeah, I'm fine. The caffeine's just kicking." I don't remember what I got or what drink I got. I just remember it was as big as my head. Stonks. I was going insane. Pushing is the strat. Okay. Iced Americano's good too. iced Americano to me is like a daytime drink. I don't like drinking it at night. The finish line is near. Yeah, Americanos take a while. The taste isn't for everyone. That's okay. Or also, there's also like, what else do my friends like? My friends really like, there's a chain for drinks called Seven Leaves, and it's Vietnamese owned. And like, I'm Vietnamese and a lot of my friends are Vietnamese. They like Cafe Suda a lot. I can't drink it though because it's made with condensed milk. I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't drink it. And condensed milk is, you know, that sweetened milk. And so you can't really do a substitute for it. So my friends a lot, they like to order that. Seven Leaves, yeah. Seven Leaves is good. I like Thai tea a lot. Their Thai tea's good. But they have a green Thai tea and it confuses me. Vietnamese coffee makes me insane. That stuff is so strong. Oh, just thinking about it. Oh, that's like holding on by a thread. Maybe you do one more row after this? do this. Maybe this one here. Did I pull out the perfect amount? Impressive. How'd it look with one more? I want it to be, if it ends here, I want this to be the same on this side. What is that? About half inch? Add one more. Be okay? I think one more set would be fine. Starbucks, depending on where you are, Starbucks has a new olive oil coffee. I'm very intrigued. I want to try it. But it's in select locations only. I'm just like, man. I'm very intrigued. There's a place called Salt and Straw, and they do interesting flavored ice creams. They have an olive oil ice cream, and it's pretty good. My favorite flavor is the strawberry. What is it called? Strawberry balsamic, honey balsamic vinaigrette with black pepper, something like that. And then I get olive oil and I call it my salad dressing ice cream. And my friends hate it. Their flavors are so unique. I really appreciate it. I recommend everyone try Salt and Straw. Everyone needs to try their interesting flavors. They even have what is it called? Consumable perfumes? Fragrance? It's a flavored fragrance you spray on your ice cream. So you get your cone and like your scoop size ice cream, and then they offer you what flavor spray you want to do, and you spray it. It's interesting. And they have a lot of rotating flavors. Every like few weeks or so, they change. They have a staple menu and then rotating one, and they're like interesting. They had like a chicken and waffle flavor, pie, vegan. They have menus that are like all vegan. And then they sell it by the pint. You can take it home. Oh, I'm gonna call it after this. I'm getting dizzy and tired. Maybe it's this bright light that's like in my face. Good progress. Thank you. Yeah, I'm so happy. It looks good. I didn't expect it to take this much. I think after this, I'm gonna do. I wonder what's the best. I think maybe I should sew, get the lining fabric in, sew it down, and then attach the snaps. Or do snaps and then do that. Do it all at once. I have to measure out exactly where I want the snaps to be. I'm so excited. Like the earring is coming along, the ring is coming along. I still need to get the earring looks so good. Don't flip. Excited. I have to get the pieces to do the design in here, and then I can finally paint it and assemble everything together. Stop. Why are you flipping? Last stud, last stud. Yay. Okay, I want to press down all of these because I didn't press them flat yet. Oh, it looks like a pattern. Is this hard? Is this hard enough for me to do this? Oh my god, quality of life. Wait, am I damaging it? Oh. I could use. I have a bag of scrap foam under my desk. It's like perfectly straight, narrow piece. I could use that. This is giving too much bounce back. Oh, that's okay. Wait, I was supposed to pull them through first. No! I got too excited. No! I was supposed Whatever. It's fine. Everything will be just fine. No, it's not fine. I hate myself. No, I don't hate myself. I shouldn't say that either. Wow, look how warped it is. We're getting there, friends. Okay, time to tidy up. I don't know what this tool is. 4 mini pig hook set. My dad bought this for me when I was little, and I just use it for like every art project ever. It's good for everything. Hello, welcome to stream. Thanks for the bits. Hello, welcome. Wow, it looks so good. It's fun. Every time I stream, I have like more pink accessories. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. Every time I stream, I have more pink accessories on my desk. It's kind of fun. And Kirby like matches all of it. Yeah. Tilt. Thanks for coming. But actually, I'm gonna wrap up stream soon. It is getting... Oh, I've been streaming for 2.5 hours already. Okay, I need to Dremel this. I have to remember to do this tomorrow so I can finally glue on the bead. Just leave it here. This. Trash. I feel like I'm inhaling the enamel that's chipping off. Thank you. How are you? Welcome to stream. How are you doing? Oh my goodness. Okay. Will this fit? Let's see, tomorrow though, I don't have any plans as far as I know. I haven't made any plans tomorrow night, so I can probably stream. Cosplay stream? I did want to do some strapping, so maybe cosplay or do game stream. Let me see. So like I organized my costume into this paper bag. This is a different character. Well, I don't have his full body in here. I have to find the picture so I can upload it. But there's this character. His name is Taichi. And I'm gonna do this costume. And then on his leg, is there a picture with his legs? You can see it a little bit here. He has these like things on his ankles. They're shackles. Yeah, shackles. And there's one on like his calf and then one on the ankle and then these beads in the middle. So I have those pieces made. I have a lot of the foam. They're in here. Well, so like these are for the leg. I haven't weathered any of these though, so they're just right now plain black. I still have to weather them. This is calf. And then this is ankle. And this is scrap foam for when I do the strapping. But I haven't weathered these yet, so they're still just like a plain color. Oh, did I weather this one? I don't think I did. I think I just painted this. It's covered in like dust and fur and lint. Yeah, it doesn't look like I weathered this either. So I have to weather all this stuff first. And then do strapping. Or I could strap and then do it. It doesn't matter. But yeah, I have to do, you know, attach extra on the back and then do the Velcro. I put this on my leg. And then this is the other one. This one goes on top. This is the calf. It goes like that. You know. And then he has these green beads that go down the front. And I'm wondering how I'm going to do that because these are lightweight materials. And these beads are glass and they're kind of heavy. And I don't know if I thought of this through. So it'd be like this. And I need to figure out how to get it so the weight doesn't bring it down. It just needs to stay straight. Like that. I need to think this through. I need to think about it. I was wondering if I could find like a piece of plastic to put behind and then have them rigid in the middle, in the front. Because it's gonna run along my calf. And then my calf, you know, is a solid straight structure. It can twist, but it can't bend. It shouldn't. So maybe. But yeah, I made these a while ago and they're like kind of dusty. And you get all the dust off. And then I weather. My shame. What other projects I want to do that's not cosplay related? But it's doll cosplay related. I bought this fuzzy. I showed it last time I was shooting. I bought this very soft fleece for a discount. I got it for like 60% off or more. It was like $8 in the end. It was very cheap. And I want to dye it in different colors and then make little kigurumis for my dolls. That's my side project. So I'm like looking into patterns recently. Okay, so in the next stream I can do game or I could do cosplay stuff. And we'll see how I feel. And also how my throat holds up. If my throat is not doing well and I need to save it for the weekend because I'm doing like I'm doing some stuff on the weekend and it requires me to talk a lot, then I'm gonna just do maybe a game no mic stream. Yeah. Okay, thanks everyone for hanging out. We did a lot. We started assembling the accessories. I love these trays. I bought 5 for $1.75 at Daiso. We started making the accessories, assembling the pieces together. Started on the bracelet. Oh, I have to do the choker too, actually. Maybe we could do the choker next stream. Let me write these down. Where can I write this down? So, Taichi. The character's name is Zero, so I just write a zero symbol. You see zero. Strapping. Weathering. And then hand. Choker. Fast writing. Okay, thanks everyone for hanging out. Until next time, we'll figure out what we're gonna do. Okay, bye. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the support. Until then, bye. See ya. Hold on. I'm gonna turn off the light. Look at my bacon. Isn't it cute? I hang it on my lamp. Okay. Bye everyone. See ya.